Hey guys, welcome to Football Fantasy 11, your ultimate fantasy football guide. Today, we are going to talk about the biggest match in Saudi Pro League where Al Ittihad hosts Al Nassr, and Al Ittihad is currently the table topper, and Al Nassr will try to reduce the gap between Al Ittihad, and the two former Real Madrid legends are actually facing between each other, and the two former Ballon d'Or winners are facing between each other. This match is going to be a lot of fun. Today I'm going to discuss who will have an upper edge on this particular match, how both teams performed recently, how or who are the key players of both Al Ittihad and Al Nassr, and finally my team predictions as well as my prediction of this particular game. So let's write together. Head-to-head record, actually they have played around 22 matches. In that 7 matches was won by Al Ittihad, 5 matches end up in a draw, and 10 matches was won by Al Nassr. So in the head-to-head, Al Nassr is having an upper edge, and when it comes to the recent performance, Al Ittihad have scored 11 goals in their last 5 matches, but Al Nassr could score only 8 goals in their last 5 matches. And Al Ittihad is in a brilliant run of form, and they have won their previous 10 matches. Means in the Saudi Pro League, they were being undefeated in the previous 10 games. And when it comes to the head-to-head stats, actually Al Nassr have defeated Al Ittihad when they meet previously in the last season. Last season, Al Nassr defeated Al Ittihad 4 goals to 2, and Cristiano Ronaldo scored 2, Garib scored 1, Al Neymar scored 1, and Al Shamari and Fabinho were the scorers for Al Ittihad in that particular match. And the match before that, Al Ittihad were defeated by Al Nassr 2 goals to 5. In that, Hamdallah from Al Ittihad scored 2 goals, Cristiano Ronaldo scored 2 goals, Talisca scored 1, and Mane scored 2 goals. So Al Nassr is having an upper edge on Al Ittihad when we compare the previous meetings of both Al Ittihad and Al Nassr. But when it comes to the recent Saudi Pro League performance, Al Ittihad is having an upper edge over Al Nassr. And now we will see how the league season have gone so far. Al Ittihad is currently first in the table. They have won 11, drawn 0, lost 1 game, and they are scoring at a rate of 2.5 goals per match, but they are conceding at a rate of 0.67 goals per match. This means that Al Ittihad is a team who have conceded least number of goals in this particular season. Al Ittihad have conceded just 8 goals in 12 games and scored 30 goals in 12 games. And when it comes to Al Nassr is currently third in the table. They have won 7, drawn 4, lost 1. They are scoring at a rate of 2 goals per match, and they are conceding at a rate of 0.83 goals per match. This means that Al Nassr in their 12 games scored 24 goals and conceded 10 goals. Now we move forward to the overall team overview of both Al Ittihad and Al Nassr, and we will check their recent performance of both the teams. When it comes to Al Ittihad, in their last 5 games, Al Ittihad defeated Al Ittifaq 4 goals to 0. Then Al Ittihad defeated Al Fateh 2 goals to 0. Then Al Ittihad defeated Orobua 2 goals to 0. Al Ittihad defeated Al Ahli 1 goals to 0. Al Ittihad defeated Al Jandal 2 goals to 0. And when it comes to the goals and the assist stats, Benzema topped the list with 9 goals, Aurier with 7 goals, Al Chehri and Bergwijn with 3 goals, Kande and Fabinho with 2 goals, Diaby and Ghamdi with 1 goal. When it comes to assists, Diaby topped the list with 10, Bergwijn with 4 assists, Benzema and Shankwiti with 3 assists, Aur and Obud with 2 assists, Mitaj and Fakiri with 1 assist each. Now when it comes to Al Nassr side, Al Nassr in the last 5 matches, Al Nassr were being defeated by Al Sadd, that was in the AFC Champions League, and Al Sadd defeated 2 goals to 1. Al Nassr have defeated Damak 2 goals to 0. Al Garafa were being defeated by Al Nassr 3 goals to 1. Al Nassr were being defeated by Al Qadis 2 goals to 1. Then Al Nassr defeated Al Riyadh 1 goals to 0. And when it comes to the goal stats, Ronaldo topped the list with 9 goals, Talisca with 6 goals, Sadio Mane with 3 goals, Laporte with 2 goals, Brozovic with 1 goal. And when it comes to assists, Sadio Mane topped the list with 5 assists, Ronaldo with 2 assists, Al Boshel with 2 assists, Otavio, Al Jalami and Garib with 1 assist each. So these are the recent performance and the stats of both the teams. Now we move forward with the players to watch out. And for Al Nassr, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo, who is their top scorer and who is a legendary player who can provide assists too. He is a must pick in your squad. Then Talisca or Otavio. If Talisca is fit in this particular match and if he starts, then he will be a must pick for you as he can provide you with goals and assists. Even Talisca have scored against Al Ittihad in their previous meeting. And Mane also scored against Al Ittihad in the previous meeting. He will be a must pick and he could provide you with goals and as well as assists. Laporte or Al Ghanem. I think that Laporte will be back in the Al Nassr starting lineup after the injury. If he is back, he is a must-pick player as he can provide you with goals and defensive points. Then Al Bashel or Al Jalami, both are the wingbacks of Al Nassr but could provide you, means both are attacking options as well, could provide you with assist or even can score goals. Then Brozovic or Gabriel, both are the midfield choices, but I prefer more with Brozovic. Brozovic is a must-pick from the Al Nassr side as he can give you points for the defensively and offensively. Now we move forward with Al Ittihad's key player. Benzema, who is their top scorer, is the must pick for Al Ittihad. And Diaby is a player with the most assists for Al Ittihad. He will be a must pick, but Diaby is out injured. Then in that case, I can go with other players too, but I will discuss more about who could replace Diaby in my upcoming team predictions. So please wait for that. Then Aurier, who is their goal scorer and assist provider, is a must pick from Al Ittihad. Then Bergwijn is a player who is an attacking minded player. He can provide with both goals and assists. Even Bergwijn have provided goals and assists in their previous match of Al Ittihad. So he is in a very good run of form. Actually, Al Ittihad defeated Al Ittifaq in that Bergwijn could provide a goal and an assist. Now Kande or Fabinho, both are very good midfield options, but I lean more towards Kande as Kande is more attacking minded and he have scored in the previous game as well. Then Mitaj or Shankiti, both are wingbacks and both are attacking minded wingbacks. Both can provide you with goals and assists. So never skip these two wingbacks from Al Ittihad. Now we move forward with the must pick key players. And this match I am not expecting an goalless match or even one team keeping a clean sheet. I guess that both the teams are gonna score goals. That's what my prediction is. And these are the must pick key players from both Al Ittihad and Al Nassr. Midaj and Shankiti, both from Al Ittihad, is a must pick in the defensive option. Then Al Boshail or Al Jalami are the two key defenders of Al Nassr. If Laporte is back after his injury and if he starts, then he is a must pick player from Al Nassr side. Please note this down. If he is back in the starting lineup, then he is a must pick key player. And when it comes to midfielders, Talisca, Brozovic, Otavio or Garib, these four options. In this four, you can pick three who will be a must pick player for you. Then Aurier, Kande, Bergwijn or Al Aboud will be the key players of Al Ittihad. And why I have chosen Al Aboud is that, as I told you, Diaby is currently injured and he could be replaced by Al Aboud. So that's why I have gone with him. If Al Ubud is not the choice, then you can go with Hausaki as well. But Hausavi is not in a good run of form. But in case if you go out of the box, then you can choose him. But I don't choose Hausavi in this particular game. Then my must pick attackers will be Ronaldo, Mane, and Benzema. These are the must pick players from the attacking options. And in the goalkeeper option, both Rajkovic and Krupski is in a very good run of form, and you can choose either one of these two based on the possible outcomes. Because I pick teams based on the possible outcomes, and my team based on these outcomes will be in my next slide. And you can see that based on the possible outcome, I have gone with Al Ittihad defeating Al Nassr 1-0. Then Al Ittihad were being defeated by Al Nassr 1-0. Then Al Ittihad defeating Al Nassr 2-1 or 3-2. Then Al Ittihad and Al Nassr ending up in a 1-1 or 2-2 draw. And finally, Al Nassr defeating Al Ittihad 2-1 or 3-2. Now we move on to the first scenario where Al Ittihad defeating Al Nassr 1-0. This means that Al Ittihad will keep a clean sheet. Then we have to pick all the 4 defenders of Al Ittihad and 1 or 2 midfielders of Al Ittihad, 1 or 2 striker of Al Ittihad. And from the Al Nassr side, I'll go with 1 defender, 1 or 2 midfielder, 1 striker. And all the 4 defenders who are in the starting lineup for Al Ittihad, you have to add that. I go with Shankiti, Kades, Pereira and Mithaj. And in that both Shankiti and Mithaj could be your vice captain choice. And 1 defender of Al Nassr will be Al Bashail or Al Jalami. And please note that if Laporte starts in this particular game, then Laporte could be that 1 key defender of Al Nassr. And when it comes to midfielders, Brozovic is a must pick midfielder of Al Nassr. Then you can go with either Otavio or Talisca. If it's 1-0, then I lean towards Otavio because Talisca won't provide you points if he don't score or assist. And my other midfield choice will be Aurier and Kante. And my attacking choice will be Ronaldo, Benzema and Bergwijn. And in this particular case, if 1-0 is the possible scoreline, then I skip Aurier if that goal scorer is Benzema. And he could be assisted by Bergwijn as well. And if you don't think that Bergwijn could provide assist, then you can directly go Shankiti or Mithaj as your vice captain choice. This could be the 1-0 team for Al Ittihad and Al Nassr. Now we discuss Al Nassr winning by 1-0. In that you have to keep all the 4 defenders of Al Nassr and 1 defender of Al Ittihad. Then 1 or 2 midfielders of Al Nassr, 1 or 2 striker of Al Nassr, and similarly 1 or 2 striker of Al Ittihad and 1 or 2 midfielders of Ittihad. I go with all the 4 starting defenders of Al Nassr. I go with Al Bashail, Lajami, Simakan, Al Ghanam or Laporte. If Laporte starts in this particular game, he could be your captain or even vice captain choice. So if Laporte starts, he is a must pick and you can choose him as a captain as well. And Mithaj could be the 1 defensive option of Al Ittihad. Even you can go with Shankiti as well, but on the recent form, Mithaj will be the better option. And when it comes to the midfielders, Otavio or Brozovic, you can choose one. You can choose Otavio only if he could provide assist, or else Brozovic will be providing more points than Otavio. If Otavio is providing assist, you can keep him vice captain as well, or else you can skip Otavio and you can keep Brozovic. Then your other midfield choice will be Talisca. If Talisca is that 1 goal scorer, then you can keep him as a captain. If not, if Ronaldo is your goal scorer, then you can skip Talisca because Talisca won't provide any other points other than goal scoring. And other midfield choice will be Aurier and Kante from Al Ittihad. And when it comes to attackers, Ronaldo, Mane and Benzema will be my choice. And Ronaldo, I will keep him as a captain as well. And if Talisca is your captain choice, then I can go with Ronaldo as my vice captain choice. And goalkeeper, both are very good options. If you think that Al Nassr ending up in a 1-0 goal or 1-0 win, then Al Nassr's Krupski could be a better choice over here because he will be providing points for goal saving as well as for clean sheet. Now we move on to the next scenario where Al Ittihad defeating Al Nassr 2-1 or 3-2. And my defensive choice will be Al Bushair or Al Jalami from Al Nassr. And please note, if Laporte starts, he can replace both these players. He is a must pick. Then Shankwiti and Mitaj from Al Ittihad. Then when it comes to midfielders, I go with Brozovic, then Otavio or Talisca, then Aurier for Kande and Fabinho. Three midfielders from Al Ittihad. When it comes to attackers, Ronaldo, Benzema, Mane or Bergwijn. And I go with Bergwijn in this particular case because Al Ittihad will be scoring more, in that Bergwijn could provide an assist. That's what my gut feeling is. Even he can provide you with goal as well. If this ends up in a 3-2, then Bergwijn could be that one player in that scoring chart. And both the goalkeepers will be a good option in this particular scenario. Now I move on to the next scenario where Al Nassr defeating Al Ittihad 2-1 or 3-2. My defensive choice remains the same, Shankwiti and Mitaj from Al Ittihad, Al Bushair or Al Jalami from Al Nassr. And if Laporte plays, he will be that one defender from Al Nassr. And when it comes to midfielders, I go with Brozovic or Otavio, then Talisca, and he could be my captain or even vice captain choice. Then Aurier and Kande as the midfield options of Al Ittihad. My attackers will be Ronaldo, Benzema and Mane. In this particular scenario, if Al Nassr defeats Al Ittihad 3-2, then Mane will be my vice captain choice and Cristiano Ronaldo will be my captain choice. You can even go with Benzema as a vice captain choice as well. But if Al Nassr is having a very good game like 2-1 or 3-2, then Mane could play a key role, and even Mane have scored against Al Ittihad in their previous meeting as well in the previous season. So he will be a key player if Al Nassr wins this particular game. Now I move on to the final scenario where Al Ittihad end up in a draw against Al Nassr like 1-1 or 2-2. In that particular case, my defensive option remains the same. Midfield option, I go with Brozovic, Otavio or Talisca, Aurier, Kande. And my attackers will be Ronaldo, Benzema, Mane or Bergwijn. Both will be good option in this particular case. You can go with either one of these two. And my goalkeeper remains the same. You can see that almost Al Ittihad defeating Al Nassr like 2-1 or 3-2, and Al Nassr defeating Al Ittihad 2-1 or 3-2, and this game like ending up in a draw like 1-1 or 2-2. All these three teams are almost similar. You can switch between one player in the midfield or even one attacker in that Mane or Bergwijn can be switched around, and you can switch between the captain and vice captain choice. And all these three teams will be similar. Switching this captain and vice captain choice will be helpful for you to win the Dream11 Fantasy League team. So, and finally, I go with my prediction of this particular match. This is my prediction of this particular match. I am expecting Al Ittihad defeating Al Nassr 2-1. In that, Benzema and Bergwijn will be the goal scorer for Al Ittihad, and Ronaldo will be that goal scorer for Al Nassr. And based on this particular result, this will be my Dream11 Fantasy team. And I go with Mitaj, Shankwiti and Al Bushair. My midfielders will be Brozovic, Otavio, Aurier and Kante. And my attackers will be Ronaldo, Bergwijn and Benzema. And I keep Benzema as my captain and Ronaldo as my vice captain. And my goalkeeper will be Krupski. This is my prediction for this particular game. I am expecting Al Ittihad defeating Al Nassr because Al Ittihad is in a very good run of form against or in the Saudi Pro League, and I am expecting Al Nassr will score first and Al Ittihad will hit back with 2 goals. That's what I am expecting. And based on this, we can actually put together the team, and I hope that this video will help you to win Dream11 Fantasy League, and we can win together, guys. Let's help each other. If you like, please share and subscribe.